Hi guys, again our power rankings video for this one. For this one will be the last one for a while. Won't be doing another one probably till a lot of the big free agency signings are over, then around after draft time. So yeah, this will be the last one for a while. Either way, let's get started. There are 8 teams left. So I'm doing it. All the 8 teams are left. They're all on one slide just because there's like 8 teams left to rank. There's no point in doing multiple. So let's get started. If you're wondering, and previous rankings are based off all the rankings throughout all the playoff teams from last week. That's so Texans are still a bottom ranked team. Yes, so yeah, I should say it. Number 8, I get Houston Texans. I added their win to all these teams' records. I played obviously. Obviously, the Lions and Chiefs didn't play because they had the bye week. But all the new teams that did play, I had that to the record. So yeah, the Texans are now 11-7. They are still last place playoff team in my opinion. Yes, they did good against the Chargers, but their offense still has some struggles. This is just their defense, a lot of good picks. They had that pick six that changed it. So good them getting a win. It's just I didn't want to give them too much credit. And a team that still in front of them did good enough, did pretty good. Like outside the Commanders and Bucks game, that all of these teams blew out their opponents. Like only close ones, Commanders, Bucks. So yeah. And number 7, I get the Washington Commanders. They're 13-5 now. Kept them at 7 from last week. They got a big win. They got their first playoff win in I think like 18 years. It could be. It's been a long time. I don't know if it's for sure been that. So congrats to them. Jane Daniels got his first career playoff win. Dan Quinn got his first playoff win as Commanders head coach. He obviously won some playoff games as a Falcons coach, but he's not their coach anymore. So we go on them. We'll see how they do against the Lions this week. This will be a tough game. It could be a shootout just because the Lions they did good against the Vikings a couple weeks ago, but the Lions still have a lot of injuries on defense. And just look, the Vikings offense didn't do much better this last week against the Rams. So yeah, we'll see how it happens. It'll be a tough game for the Commanders. But hey, Jay Daniels is the only rookie quarterback left to playoffs. Maybe he can become the first ever rookie quarterback to start in the Super Bowl. I doubt it, just because the Commanders they're like, let's see, they're my 4th ranked NFC team, so maybe, but I don't think so. You never know. Crazy things do happen. Number 6, get the Los Angeles Rams. They're 11-7 now, with them up a couple spots from 8 last week. They blew out the Vikings. Sadly, as a Vikings fan, they proved that. But hey, thanks, Rams. You made our decision on Sam Darnold a lot easier. It's just simple now. Let Darnold go. He had a great year for us, but he didn't do right mother by sign lightest. Yeah, right. Good run on the Rams. They got 9 sacks, which I think is tied for the NFL record for a single game sacks wise. And they are tied with the Titans, who did that a few years ago against the Bengals. But the Rams actually won this time. The Titans lost that one, which is crazy. Congrats and Rams getting a good win. Still they do against the Eagles. It's going to be a tough game, but hey, we'll see. Number 5, we got the Buffalo Bills. They're 14-4 now. Get them at 5 from last week. They blew out the Broncos. It was close in the first half, so again, the Broncos for that. But hey, Bills did what they should have done. They blew out the Broncos, and they did it. They didn't allow any points after the Broncos' first drive. Like the Broncos were shut out after the first drive. So Bills defense did good. See how they do. We might have another shoot. We might have two, but we have two potential shootouts. Well, all games were potential shootouts, I guess, because you never know. But the 2 games have a decent chance of it. The Bills Ravens, two on the 2 MVP candidates, and then the Commanders Lions game. Also, I feel like the rest of this year, like however long the Lions keep on playing, all their games will be shootouts just because of their defensive injuries. So you'll see how the Bills do. Josh Allen versus Lamar. That should be a good game. We'll see what happens. Number 4, got the Baltimore Ravens. They're 13-5 now. Kept them at 4 from last week. They blew out the Steelers. What was the final score? They beat the Steelers bad, but I can't remember the score. So yeah, they beat them 28-14. So it was only a 2-score game, but hey, they did great. Steelers now look good. That's what matters. Rams got a big playoff win. Lamar looked good. Derrick Henry did good. So you'll see what they do. Got a big playoff game against the Bills. Two quarterbacks that have had some playoff struggles. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm sure the Chiefs are glad that if they have to face either of them, they'll be next round. I'm sure I think the Chiefs will win, but upsets can happen. You never know. The Chiefs, like, they have had struggle. They've had struggles in the regular season the past couple of years, but then they just go do really good in the playoffs. See if the Chiefs can do it. But yeah, number three got the first team that was on a bye week. That had the bye week this week. Had the Kansas City Chiefs. They're still 15-2 from. I can move them down one spot from 3. Honestly, they didn't do anything wrong. It's just I feel like the Eagles blew out a decent Packers team. I feel like that was enough to me move up the Eagles, even with Nakobe Dean, the loss of Nakobe Dean, and it's just Chiefs didn't play. It's really that it. That's really what it is. Chiefs didn't play. We'll see how the Chiefs do next week against the Texans. I also forgot to mention we had the same Final Four teams in the AFC from last year. To everybody, we're playing a different opponent in this divisional round, but same 4 teams. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Either way, we'll see. Number 2, we got the Philadelphia Eagles. They're 15-3 now. Moved them up one spot from 3 last week. They did good. They blew out the Packers. Could have been a little close, a little further apart, but the Packers do what they did best, seems like, all year. And they got some garbage time points. But it's like, they did great, but also that's why I moved them up. Also helped Packers are down to their 5th string wide receiver because all the wide receiver injuries they have on the plate. But you have a good win on the Eagles. Now the Rams are coming to town. See what happens. But yeah, number 1 I got the Detroit Lions. Still, they're still 15-2. They didn't play. They're the team that had the bye week in the NFC this week. So see the Lions. Now the Lions get to go welcome in Washington, Washington's the whole seed remaining, but they still have 13 wins with that playoff win. So it's like, then if it's just based off wins, they're technically facing the Rams, and the Eagles be facing Commanders, but obviously Commanders win the division because of the Eagles. We'll see how the Lions do. It sounds like they begin David Montgomery back, which is nice because he's a good player, but it also seems like Jahmyr Gibbs is better when Montgomery's out, at least these recent weeks, because Gibbs had some really good games since Montgomery went down. We'll see. Still have Anzalone back. He got an extra week, some extra time to get fully more recovered. Because yes, he was recovered enough to play last week, but he still had some pretty major stitches in. But yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, these are the 8 teams left in the playoffs. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good one.